Alright everyone, here we go. We're going to do a little I delayed pulling on Pluto retrograde. This is obviously a Pluto retrograde reading. You saw it in the title, I'm sure, in the little graphic I made for the video. But I delayed pulling on it because I had other things. I wanted to do Venus and Aries and all of that. Pluto went retrograde on April 29th, just a few days back, I suppose. It stays retrograde until October 8th. Now, I want to make it very clear, and it does this about this same time frame every year, give or take, you know, a week or so in either direction. I'm going to take and try and narrow this down a bit, though, because Pluto retrograde is a slow burn, right? Pluto takes 2.5 centuries, about, to go around the sun. It takes a long time. So it's a very slow moving planet, so it's a very slow burn. Pluto retrograde, the effects, however, are very lasting each year. I'm going to narrow this down to the effect Pluto retrograde is having on the energies here in May, and some of it might bleed over into June. So it's a shorter pull. It'll be a bit more accurate look at Pluto retrograde energies. Now you need to understand before I pull this, see, a lot of these things here explain why the readings are coming up the way they are. That's why I like to look at them, because the astrology is what's pulling on the energy I'm reading. And why have the readings been coming up the way they are? They've been coming up like, for example, a Leo reading I did the other day. It's someone dealing with toxins in their life and things like that, and the way they sabotage themselves. Well, Pluto retrograde, when Pluto deals with darkness and the secrets that underlay our relationships and, you know, things around us in the general world. When Pluto goes retrograde, the effects are much more internal. They're very emotional. It forces us to address toxic behaviors, destructive patterns within us, and things like that. So that being said, I'm pulling on your person. Your person has a lot of destructive behavior. We see a lot of self-sabotage. You know, they ran from you because they're afraid of this, or they're afraid of being emotional, they're afraid of opening up, or whatever it is. It's all most of them have some sort of toxin surrounding them. So Pluto retrograde is why the readings are coming up the way they are. It's why your people are addressing it. It's why your people are seeing things for how they really are. Part of it is Pluto retrograde, and the other part of it, of course, is the new core energy cycle we're in, which is a sunny day, like I said. That said, I have not done a pre-shuffle. I'm going to shuffle the deck here, right now. And what I'm going to do for this reading is I'm going to pull a pyramid reading. It's a very powerful reading. I do it sometimes in extendeds every once in a while. 3 cards across the top, 2 in the middle, 1 on the bottom. And the cards across the top are going to be the affecting energy, basically, the baseline energy of what Pluto retrograde is doing for your person. I'm pulling on the incoming energy. For most of you, it's your runner, it's your person. In the middle here is going to be what's going to happen because of that energy. Okay? And the final outcome, the final card at the bottom, is going to be how it's going to affect you. All right? What's it all mean to you, you know, when all that happens with this person and whatever the hell plays out here on the table? That being said, I will clarify everything. I will throw some universe cards over the top like I always do. And I'm very certain I'm going to need to extend this one. So there'll be a link for an extended in the description, because Pluto brings up some dark shit. Okay, it always does. So let's see where we go here. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reading. Technically, this reading is timeless, only because you're all on different timelines. So if you find it in July, it's probably for you when you found it, for example. Okay, so don't worry that I put this reading out on May 3rd or 4th or whatever fuck day it is. I can never tell anymore. May 3rd. Don't worry about that. All right. So, but if you're here, you're supposed to be here. So I'm shuffling the deck right now, asking the universe, give me the influences, short-range influence on Pluto retrograde, just how it's affecting the energies of May and maybe early June. All right. That's what I'm pulling on right now, because that's what we care about right now. It's going to be affecting things all the way till October 8th. You know, and then there's a shadow period as well after that. So probably well up around October 20th or so, about the time we hit, I believe it's Scorpio season. All right, so, but we're pulling a short range effect because I think that's what you need to know. And I need to know to pull these readings for you, how it's affecting things here in the energies of May. So let's see. So far, I can tell from the readings I've pulled, It's affecting things by doing exactly what it does. It's very internal. It forces us to look at our negative behavior, the way we sabotage ourselves in our relationships and things like that. Well, I believe that's true, because before the cut, I'm still doing a before the cut. I'm still doing a cut. This is why the fuck are we here? No pre-shuffle, but we're just going straight into the cut. 10 cups. Okay? It's 10 cups. It has an effect. The reason we're here is because somebody is, again, it forces you to look at the toxin. It forces you to look at the self-sabotaging behavior. It forces, the toxin from most of your people is what's around them, who they're with, the people they're around, the life they've been living, whatever it is. It forces them to see where the 10 of cups is. You know, it forces them to see you in a better light. I can tell you that. I'm pulling this reading for you, so it's about you. I'm pulling it on them. What do we got here? Let's cut after the cut. Yeah, it's going to force some forward movement. It's going to force them to do things. It's the Knight of Wands. It's a very common card. It's been coming up lately quite a lot. It's a brave, impulsive action. Toxin, when we're in it, makes us scared. It's devil energy. Devil energy creates fear through illusion. It generates all sorts of things, but mostly fears. And somebody here is pushing past that. It will, because Pluto retrograde, this energy that's affecting things all through May here, is just what I'm pulling on in the May energy. So don't, you know, if we divine out too far, it gets inaccurate. So that's why I'm confining it. I'm forcing the universe just to give it to me in short term. It's forcing action. It's one of the influences here that's making this person look around them and go, this is shit. And they've been doing that since Valentine's Day. Since before Valentine's Day. The universe has been hitting your person hard since the party at the 1010, which was, in case you're new here, it was the 1010 portal back in October. It's been hitting them hard since then. And this influence is going to be really nice. Let's do it. Let's do ourselves a pyramid reading here. I already explained the reading. So for those people that fast forward, you missed what the whole reading is, but that's all right. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's see where we go. Pluto retrograde influence on the runner, on the divine masculine side, on the side that ran, on the incoming energy. All of that the universe understands. It knows what all that is. Okay, here we go. All right, you ready? Let's do it. So overall energy here, again, what did I say? What did I say about Pluto retrograde? I said it's internal, it's emotional, it's psychological. It forces us to look at things, right? It's the overall energy is the Six of Swords. It's someone who, again, it forces us to fix it, not just look at it, fix it. You know, there's a hole in the bucket, and Henry's about to fix it, right? There's a hole in the bucket. All right, here we go. Anyway, that's the song ringing in my head. That old song, I love that. Six of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Page of Cups. That's our top row. Whole reading, Six of Swords is the overall energy. What's crossing that? Yeah, the Two of Wands. Again, forces them to look at it, want to fix it, and set the intention to do it. Let go of it. Let go of it and move on to a new life. It's all here. It's all coming out right here before we even get the reading started. All right? The Page of Cups and the Six of Wands. What it's forcing someone to realize is they haven't been living in love. They haven't been. It's forcing someone to feel and move forward towards it. The Page of Cups is a slow start, right? It's the beginning of it. It's the way it's reading here. With my center card here being the Ace of Wands, again, this energy, this is why these readings keep coming up the way they do. It's someone who really wants a new beginning. And again, I have minor arcana here with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is victory after a long battle. There's transformation. What's transforming here, again, it's based on their free will. It's up to them. They can ignore all of this, but I don't think a lot of them will. The transformation that's happening here is in what they want, what their focus is. Their focus is cups, whereas it wasn't before. Okay, and that's landed them in choppy water. They will take action towards it. I see that. We'll see where we go here. This is going to be interesting to clarify. Now, this is the baseline energy of the effect it's having on them. What's going to happen? What are they going to do about it? The Wheel of Fortune. They're going to make some changes. Listen, that card's been coming up a lot. That's our 180-degree turn, right? Somebody who was silent is now going to talk. I got the sun in front of the moon here. I got Chatty Cathy in front of Silent Bob. He's going to make some changes. I also got a bird on this card. There's communication here. Somebody's going to communicate on their side the changes within them and the changes they'd like to see. They want a new beginning. There's no doubt about that. What else? The Magician. That's action. It's lead into gold. 2 cards. I ask what's going to happen here. So this is the baseline energy. Somebody now is feeling that the energy, they're feeling the toxin around them. Okay, they're feeling that their life hasn't been about love. It's been either to please other people. It's very common in this cycle. Expectations put upon them, things along those lines. Marriages that look good on paper but don't have much love. Somebody, it's forcing a new beginning here. It's forcing the urge to take a new beginning. We ask what's going to happen, and I get 2 cards of basically alchemy. I get lead into gold. 180-degree turn, lead into gold. This person is taking action. And also, they're instilled with some confidence. I see it here with the Magician. Probably because of the superpower pill that's in the energy. All the other energies that have led up to this reading are in play, including Venus and Aries. And that all signs reading for Venus and Aries is very important to understand when looking at this reading. It helps put this reading in perspective as to why they do it. This is the energy that's forcing them to look at shit, though. Really look at what's around them. It's more likely to cause them to come towards you, and these cards probably back that up. That's probably why these cards fell. These are very powerful cards. 2 major arcanas in what they're going to do. There's a lot of fate here, a lot of destiny. Well, how does what they're going to do, what's the final on this? What does it mean to you? So okay, great. Lead into gold, 180-degree turn. They want love. They understand now that they've got to rebuild their life based on cups and not pentacles. Passionate new beginning. Okay, what does it all mean to you? Well, it means 8 of Pentacles. It means you get to work on it with this person if you want to. We'll get some more information on that, but that's the energy that's there. It means that they work on things and you're going to be working on things too. You're going to see the toxins around. You might decide that this person is some of the toxin around you and work on that. Pluto retrograde affects you. You aren't in some bubble, but at the end of the day, with our reading here, all of this means what does it mean to you? 8 of Pentacles. You get a chance to work on things with this person. You get a chance to talk to this person. It's a good chance of it anyway. Let's find out. Let's clarify. I'm going to clarify with the witches here. Okay, let's see. Why is the 6 of Wands here? Now, this is the energy of Pluto retrograde and what it's doing, the effect it's having on your person. It backs up everything that we had before the cut and in the overall energy of the reading. But let's see where we go here. Why is the 6 of Wands here? Okay, why? This, in a lot of ways, is the energy around your person. Someone, again, it's cups. Again, it's the 9 of Cups. Cups over here, bookending the 6 of Wands, and cups on top of the 6 of Wands. It's making this person, I don't even know how to find the words. It's making this person, Pluto retrograde, the energies of it, are making this person, again, like I said, take a good look, address their own toxic, self-destructive behavior. Address the energies around them. Okay? This is good for you. It gives you the chance to work on things with somebody. We'll see what happens when we clarify it. But this person now this is someone who wants to be happy and finally realizes that they're not. There was a reason you two crossed paths. Okay? And the reason generally is it's time for you both to advance. They're sitting, for most of you, your person's sitting in something that's well past its expiration date. There's no doubt about that. The 5 of Wands might cause some conflict on their side. The energy is causing it might cause external conflict, but what did I say about Pluto retrograde? It's internal. It's psychological. It's emotional. It forces them to look at this. This is it. They're going to be in their head. Pluto retrograde is going to put them in their head. They're going to do battle with themselves because they're going to see everything in the clear light with the new core energy that's around, and they're going to want to go toward their wish fulfilled, toward happiness. 9 cups, which is cups. Someone who's changing their life, changing gears from pentacle to cups, basically. And it's going to cause a lot of turmoil. It's going to cause turmoil outside them and inside. Okay? What's going on? Why is the 5 of Wands here? Cups, again, 3 cups. If your person's married, it's going to cause conflict. These new, of course they are. What if your spouse woke up one day and decided you were shit? You don't think that's going to, and they're going to voice that to you. I mean, I'm being dramatic with that explanation, but why not? The best analogies are the easiest to understand. What if, put yourself, have some empathy, put yourself in your person's shoes. If your person is married or has people around them that are controlling them, how the fuck would you feel if they woke up one day and all of a sudden realized, you're shit, this is toxic, I want out because I love something else, or I want love, or whatever it is? There's going to be conflict. There is, inside them and around them. And right here, this is a person who is finally going to open up emotionally, who sees victory, who will see victory in opening up emotionally. I see it with the final outcome here. I see it with what these cards are, what actions these 2 cards here, these energies are causing. All right. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Let's see. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Oh my God. All right. It's going to cause them to want to take action with this Ace of Wands as the center card here. Let's see where we go. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Yeah. A Knight of Pentacles. They're going to realize they're going to take action toward emotion. This knight in this witch's deck, as I always tell you, is stopped. He stopped at the water, holding a pentacle. Okay? It's going to cause this person to realize that they've been dilly-dallying around, that water is nothing to be afraid of. Because this is a passionate new beginning, right? It's solid, too. It's an ace. It's a good, firm beginning. It's on top. The King of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Why do they want a new beginning? Because they're forced to look at their behavior. It's going to force them to look at the Burger King, at the food they've been eating at Burger King. All right? It's going to force them to look at their ego, put their ego down. All the right cards are coming out here for the energies of Pluto retrograde. This is exactly what I described to you. This is your person, the Burger King, got to have it their way, pride, ego, afraid to be vulnerable, the whole lot. There's a whole new way of looking at that. A whole new way. This knight is stopped. He's taking a good look at the water there, realizing that he's alone holding this pentacle. It's a very lonely card. It's a very slow-moving energy. It's very lonely. He's on that journey by himself. This person's going to, if your person is with a third party, and I know a lot of your people are, they're lonely. And that's very clear. And this energy is going to force them to look at that and address it, I might add. Look, you know, we never had pictures of Pluto until 2015 or so when the probe went out there. Blew people's minds. Everybody in astrology freaked out. All the astrologers went nuts because Pluto's been representing all sorts of things in relationships and all of that for a long time. The damn planet has a heart on it. It literally has a heart on it. And that energy... It blew everyone's mind. Even people that weren't into astrology were like, well, that's kind of a coincidence. And, you know, a little bit. It's forcing this person to not be the Burger King. Why is the Burger King here? Why is the King of Wands here? The Queen of Wands. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that couple right there. The most pretentious couple on the planet. It's Fakey McFakerman and the Burger King. It's not a band I want to see. But either way... the King of Wands is here because again, forced to look at their behavior, all the pretense they put out, seeing if this is their relationship, if it represents it, seeing the superficialness of it, seeing that it's silliness, it's nonsense, it's based on fluff, it looks good on paper. If it's just the way they've been behaving, this is the way they've been behaving. The King of Wands side is stubborn, got to have his or her own way. A lot of pride, a lot of ego, afraid to be vulnerable. The Queen of Wands is afraid to be vulnerable too, but keeps it suppressed, knows it's there, but lies about it. You know, that's why I call it Fakey McFakerman. There's a lot of pretense here. Okay. All right. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Now, ultimately, it's all about cups. It's all about cups. You'll notice that over victory over here, the Six of Wands is red with a Cups card, the Page of Cups. Right? They got it. It's new to them. They're going to have to start from zero. They're shifting gears. When you shift gears, the RPMs drop. Right? You shift gears maybe 3,500, 4,000 RPMs. You shift it into the next gear, it drops back to the beginning again. It's back down to 2,000 RPMs or something around there. it's just, yeah, that's what this is representing. That's what's happening, a gear shift here. And then you start going through that gear and moving up. But my point is, the Six of Wands, right, is red with cups. And it's got cups on top of it. And it's even got cups crossing it. The Ace of Wands here is all wands on it. Okay? This person's got, this energy is going to light a fire in their belly. There's no doubt about that. That's one of the layers of energy that's here. So why is this Page of Cups here? Tell me about this Page of Cups. What is this? What is this Page of Cups? It's very interesting energy. It's a tough influence to pull on, Pluto retrograde. That's why I tried to narrow it down. I thought I'd get a more accurate answer, and it looks like I did. This explains all of the readings that have been coming up. My 3 quick card, all of it, the Venus and Aries, all of it. All of it. This is the underlaying slow burn influence, slow medicine underneath the whole thing is Pluto retrograde. No doubt about it. It's also a good time if you're an excessive drinker to quit drinking. I'll talk while I shuffle, teach you some things. I don't know. It's also a good time if you're a smoker to quit smoking, if that's something you've been wanting to do. It's a good time to quit any bad habits, whatever they might be. All right, and pick up some new good ones. Let's see here. Why is the Page of Cups? It looks like your person's quitting a bad habit of the way they've been living. No doubt about it. And it's causing conflict for some of them on the external. But this Page of Cups represents the new gear that they shift into as they address it. Okay? And what's crossing it? Look at this. You believe this? I fucking love tarot. I do. I love it when a reading is so goddamn symmetrical. I talked about wands on top of wands. This Six of Wands here is represented by cups, right? I got cups on top of cups now. I got 8 cups crossing that. This is someone who is walking away from something that's not love, 8 broken cups, toward what? Toward the 9 of Cups, right? Well, the 9 of Cups was crossing here, and these two are bookends. They're read together. The whole thing just ties together. So this is the baseline energy. This is the energetic effect of what's happening on your person. This is the result, and this is what you get out of it. You get to work on things with somebody. You also get some vindication. You also get to find out that you were right. This is the card of the apprentice. All right, it's someone who's working hard. You put a lot into this. Okay? You tried to convince this person that you guys were meant to be together. You tried to convince this person that you were the one for them. You put in a lot of work here. There's a reward coming for that. What's on top of the Page of Cups? And they go towards it. It's a whole, good Lord, come on. Why am I your second favorite energy? It blows my mind. Silver medal, Steve. Come on. Right here. What did I just get done saying? I described a gear shifting to you. I said you shift a gear about 3,500, 4,000 RPMs. You go into the next gear. It drops to like 2,000. Something around there, 2,200, whatever. Depends on your car. But it drops down and you start that process of going through the gear, going through the next gear. This is the Fool. It's the beginning. It's a new level for this person. It's all new. This Pluto retrograde energy is really tugging on everything around it. And it's the underlaying slow medicine of the month of May that's forcing this person to see that how they've been living is not right. And they start again. They shift the gears and they begin again. Why is the Fool here? Look at that. From a point of strength. The Fool is here because somebody finally fucking got over their fear. You know, Pluto retrograde can do that. Not only, it's interesting that strength came out here. It's actually very interesting because it's bookending. Oh, I turned into a 13-year-old there for a moment. I guess I'm going through puberty again. Damn it. The strength card is bookending the 3 of Cups. So this is someone opening up emotionally. Someone who maybe didn't before. Someone who realizes if they want victory, they've got to open up. It's why the 5 of Wands is here. It's why what's causing all the conflict around them and within them. But my point is, this here, one of the things Pluto retrograde can do is release fears. Yes, it forces us to look at these things, but it also gives us the strength to address them. It's there. The energy is there. But there's other energies that I've been pulling on, and you've seen the readings if you've been here a while, that are contributing to the fears being dissipated. Okay? This is telling me, yeah, the baseline energy of this, the core purpose of the Pluto retrograde medicine, takes the fear down that this person had about cups, makes them open up, makes them start again, and what that does is it creates nothing but conflict around them, and we see that in a lot of the readings. And again, I don't see any devils here. I don't see them fighting it. I just see the energy doing what it's, the medicine doing what it's supposed to do. All right? And you know, when you take medicine, sometimes if you feel sick from taking it, don't you? That's this Five of Wands. Sometimes you feel sick. This person's got this is sick behavior. Let's just take a layer of energy that's here. Let's take a slice from the middle. Okay? This is, because energy is always in layers. The King and Queen of Cups, the King and Queen of Wands came out here together. Okay? For a reason. I mean, there's no reason. I've shuffled this deck 1,000 times. There's no reason these two would be together in the deck again. The bottom line is, this is kind of disgusting behavior. It's someone who's just pretentious, who's just superficial. Their whole existence is superficial. It's all about what kind of car they have, or how much money they have, or the people they know, or the status, or some sort of image they're trying to put out. That's all stupid and nonsense. It's not real. You can't build anything solid on that. You don't get anything good from that. You don't get a new beginning from that. The Fool. Because it's built on sand. Because you could take, all that stuff can be taken away. The car can get stolen, the money can get lost in the stock market. The friends can then leave you because you lost your money in your car, because they're superficial too. And then all you're left with is nothing. It's all nonsense. What you're left with is a lot of depression. And for a lot of you, your person is depressed. Because that's what this energy can do. You find it's not enough. It's what a lot of rich people figure out. A lot of rich people, I know a lot of wealthy people. And I get the same story all the goddamn time. Yeah, I got rich, I bought myself a bunch of shit, I bought a Maserati, I bought this, and I bought the house, and I bought that, and I bought that. And then at the end of the day, they're driving around alone in their Maserati and sitting in their big giant house by themselves at night. At the end of the day, or they buy a hooker, most of them. But anyway, at the end of the day, it's very lonely. I get a loneliness here, and that's one of the things your person's seeing. Because when you don't have cups, you're lonely. The Pentacles can't keep you warm at night. They really can't. But a hot cup of cocoa can. All right. A lot of people have it wrong in our society today. They do. Our collective energy is wired completely the opposite of what I just said. You know, and you see it. You get hammered with it in media. You know, it's fluff. It's all nonsense. And it could all be taken away in the snap of a finger. So you should work on the soul, and that's what this person's doing. They're getting a little bit of soul, a deeper shade of soul, if you will. That's what they're doing here. That's where the substance is. That can't be taken away from you. That's eternal. You guys on the Divine Feminine side know that. I'm preaching to the choir. But on their side, they're figuring it out. It's a bit of slow medicine. But anyway, what's going to happen here? Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. So the result of all this is a big change. Two cards of big change. Two energies of alchemy here. 180-degree turn. The wheel turns. Somebody all of a sudden very chatty. Very chatty. And right here, this is just them. This results in a new energy coming towards you. Your person's energy is brand new. It's different from what it was before. You're going to like this Pluto retrograde. This is going to be good, especially with the energies in play early on, and some other energies that are coming into play this summer too, which are going to be pretty spectacular. Anyway, let's go. Wheel of Fortune. We'll get there when we get there. Right now, we're focusing on primarily Pluto retrograde's influence on the month of May here, okay, which is where we're at right now. Wheel of Fortune. Tell me about this. Tell me about this big turn here. What is this? What is this? Oh my God. What's this card? It's the Magician, right? Oh shit. It's crossed up by the Magician. Holy fucking hell. The universe, this is action. It's my Action Jackson card, right? It's action. Showtime. Right there. It is. 180-degree turn from what it was. Not a 360. That would put them in the same direction. 180-degree turn. Someone's about to do something here. Someone's about to do something here. And the universe is just backing it up. Even the universe, by the universe giving me this Magician here, even the universe is blown away. All right? It's like, wow. Yeah. But we see these can't be anything else besides this. I mean, that's just really cool to have the Magician there twice. But we see the results here. We see the fear being put down and a new beginning. And that's why they take this leap of faith. I ask why the Fool is here. I get the Strength card. Because the fear is being dissolved. And it's one of the things Pluto retrograde does. It allows us to address the issues. It's up to our free will whether we do or don't. Okay? So, but the energy is there for it. What's on top? 5 swords. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. It's a 180-degree turn, right? Someone is magically transformed. All of a sudden, there's action. There's all led into gold, alchemy, right? We ask why the Wheel of Fortune here. Well, what's turning 180 degrees to cause all this? We get some specifics. We get the 5 of Swords. Why is that important? Because at the beginning of this video, I told you, and I wrote myself some notes, and I will read what I said. This is a card of self-sabotage. I said, Pluto retrograde, the effects are internal. They're emotional. It allows us to address and look at our toxic, negative, and self-destructive behavior patterns. That is self-destructive behavior, turning 180 degrees. Lead into fucking gold, lead into fucking gold. Repeat cards mean a lot. Okay, and because especially from different decks, it means a lot to a mathematician too. That's like, wow, what are the odds of that? Well, we can calculate them. They're pretty high. 1 in 370,000 and some change, something along those lines. If you like the math. Either way, 5 of Swords. 180-degree turn on short-term thinking. See, people who live in pentacles, people who are pretentious, like the King and Queen of Wands, they always think short-term. They don't care that they can't afford the big house, right? I talked about this once. We got a house on my block here. That thing's been foreclosed, and we don't even go up and meet the new neighbors anymore. It's always some fuckwit who buys it, who can't afford it, just to have it, just so they can impress people. It always gets foreclosed on. I mean, there must have been 10 people that have lived in there in the decade or so that I've lived around here. I mean, we don't even go say hi anymore. Nobody brings them anything. We just know they're not going to be there very long. Kind of a thing like that. That's these people right here. These right here. Buying that house just to impress people. Not because they can afford it. These people do things that they can't. I'm not saying that's your person. I'm just giving you an example of short-sighted thinking. Yeah, great. You qualify to get the Maserati. But the upkeep's a little bit, and the insurance is through the fucking roof because it's a high-end car. So you may not be able to pay for that, but they don't care. They just want to have it for a day or two. Right? They just want to be seen in it. They're dropping that short-term thinking. That's the energy I get off of this, the short-term thinking, right? That what they thought was security isn't. That's one of the things that this energy is forcing them to look at. 5 of Swords, why is it here? Wow. The same card that was crossing victory up here is crossing, or not crossing, but sitting on top of the Wheel of Fortune, and it's why the 5 of Swords is here. It's because, why are they dropping this? Why are they turning 180 degrees on short-term thinking and self-sabotage? Why is that the result? Because they want the cups now. Now they're feeling. And when you feel life, there's no way you can live like this. Okay? You don't care if you live life by the cup. All right, and I wrote a blog article on this. I have all this in my blog. I'm not going to cover it here. It'll be a nine-hour video. But if you live life by the cup instead of life by the pentacle, which is what society teaches us, if you live life by the cup, you don't care what other people think. And if you don't care what other people think, you don't need to buy shit you can't afford just to try to please other people who probably don't even like you anyway. Usually if you buy something to impress, in my experience, if you buy something expensive to impress other people, which a lot of people in this world do, those other people just fucking hate you for it. They just resent you. They may say, oh, that's really cool. What a great, oh, that's wonderful. It's such a beautiful car. Oh my goodness. And then when they get in their car to go back to their house, like those fucking assholes. I can't believe they bought that fucking car. Fucking morons. That thing's gonna, it'll get stolen, or, that's the conversation on the way home. They don't care. Other people who try to impress other people don't care. I can tell you that right up. All they do is resent you. Why is the Magician here? Why are you giving me the Magician? Because the Magician came out twice. I need to find out why it's here. Why is the Magician here? Why? Why? Why is the Magician here? Let's see. Oh, I see. I get it. Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, which means something a little different than, say, if I pulled the King of Pentacles there or something along those lines. The energy here is very strange. What the universe is trying to say here is this person changed a long time ago. They just refused to look at it. And now is the time. It's like a timing card almost in this respect. It's the slowest energy in the tarot, but that's the energy that's here. That's why they've transformed. That's why they're taking action. This is the card of taking action. That's why they're taking action. Towards soulmate. Wow. The result of this is somebody who wants something with cups. The bottom line, the moral of the story here is the King and Queen of Wands. This energy represents your person, both energies. This isn't two people. It might be. It could be in their marriage. This is who they were, the King and Queen of Wands, if they're married. But either way, you're in another layer of energy. This is both. Both of these energies is your person. It's somebody realizing that they want this, and they don't have it. And they realized it a long time ago. Again, it backs up the coming for cups. Living life by the cup. Why is the Two of Cups here? Because someone finally got free. That's why they can go for this. That's why the timing is right now. I said it's a timing thing because I've got the Ace of Pentacles here. The timing is right. I said that. Rewind, I did. The reason that they can have this now, the reason they can come toward the soulmate, right? The reason that they even want this right now is because they got themselves free. Their independence is there. This is somebody getting themselves, I could phrase it as single and free to pursue. I could phrase it as someone just finding themselves. Someone figuring it out. Okay? What is this? Now here you are. You get to work on it with this person if you want to. If you want to. It's minor arcana. It's up to your free will. What is the final on this? Whoa. The deck literally flew out of my hand. I'm not even shitting you. Okay. I don't even know what to do here. Okay. The crossing card is the King of Cups. Somebody's coming to open up. The card's split here. The Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. It literally blew out of my hand and opened up in just this way. And the King of Cups was staring at me in my hand at the bottom of the cards I had left. Unreal. That never happens. You heard me freak out. I was like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? Okay. Yeah, you get to work on it with this person if you want to. Someone's coming to open up to you. It's up to you to decide what you do with it. This energy is causing that to happen. This energy is why the readings are happening the way they are. Okay? The Six of Pentacles here, equal give and take. Somebody who wants breadcrumbed is coming to give to it. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Three of Pentacles. Because they want something with you. They don't want this to be over. They want to work together with someone. We see that energy here. This is a contract card. A contract in the law is a meeting of the minds. If a contract is unfair or unbalanced or coerced, it's invalid. It's not worth the paper it's printed on. They want the equal give and take. And it's right here too. And they want that with you. It's your option though. The Three of Pentacles is Six of Pentacles too. It's their option. They may decide to move in another direction. It's possible, but assuming they come towards you, which the universe seems to think they will with the King of Cups there, okay, to give to this Three of Pentacles is minor arcana. This is your energy attached to this. It's your decision what you do with this or not. They want to work with you. That's why the Six of Pentacles is here. That's why they're coming in. But it's up to you whether you want to or not. It takes two. Right? It takes two to tango. So it's up to you whether you dance or not. I suppose it depends how they come at you. Alright? Wow. That's unreal. I'm just going to leave those there. Switch decks. I'm going to grab the Lightseer deck. Let me see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. It's an amazing reading. It really is. It only had 2 glitches in it. I'm going to have to edit it somewhere in the middle. Damn thing shut up. Blipped on me. So whenever it does that... Whenever I pull on powerful energies, I always get glitches. Right now, I think we're jumping a timeline, too. I feel it. I feel a timeline shift that's happening. It's happening to all of us at different times and different intervals, but I'm having way too many glitches around here and internet glitches, and I can just feel the blip, you know? It's just very strange. Anyway, let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card or crossing card and see what the universe wants to tell you if there's anything else before I go pull some wicked voodoo here. Alright, I'm going to go pretty deep on all this right here. I'm not going to focus too much on this. I will see what happens to the fakey McFakermans over here. But I need to know about this Wheel of Fortune and 2 magicians a lot more. I need to know what's going on. It'll be especially important if your person has been distant, aloof, toward you. That'll be something you'll be interested in to see what's going on there with that and why that was happening. All right, let's go. 3 cards. Oh my God. Well, here's what the universe wants you to know. Queen of Cups, the most love I can pull from the deck. 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords, and again, 3 of Pentacles. Your energy attached to it, I said. It's up to you. Right, it's up to you. 3 Pentacles. It's your energy attached to it. Same card that draws me here. The 10 of Wands right here you've been in a lot of, well, some of you have been in some turmoil over this, I suppose. This connection is heavy on your mind. Seems pretty obvious to say. I'm not going to claim to be the amazing Kreskin here by saying that because, to be honest with you, you're here watching a tarot reading, so I'm sure it's pretty heavy on your mind. But right here, you're going to get a chance to work on things. And what the universe wants you to know, this person has a lot of love for you. There's a lot of love on both sides. There is. But this person has a lot of love. They may show up as a page, okay? Page of Cups, it's possible. But there's Queen of Cups level love here. And the thing is, they want a reconciliation here. You're going to find out some truths, okay? You're going to find out the truth about this love, and you're going to find out just something else about some energy here, some sort of vindication energy with this, sort of like you were right about something. There's something that, for some of you, and this comes up sometimes, and this is coming up again, for some of you, there's something you told this person would happen, or inferred, or whatever, and it came true. And it was a catalyst for all of this. It was the fact that what you said came true forced this person to look at you differently. Okay? That's just for some of you. For generally for all of you, you're going to get some vindication. You're going to find out some things and find out about how they feel and all of that. Look at that. And there it is. It wanted to reveal itself by slipping the card out of the way. Crossing the 3 of Pentacles is the 10 of Cups. Why is that important? The 10 of Cups was why the fuck are we here before the cut when we started this reading. Talk about symmetry in a reading, huh? That's pretty wild. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo on this person. I got to pull on what's going on in their life here. Okay? I'm just going to pull on what's going on in their life. I'm just going to pull a bunch of readings and see what's going on. A whole bunch of fly on the wall. And then I might find out how they're going to approach you. Okay? At the very end. But I got to dig here because I'll tell you why. Because of the symmetry here of the 9 of Cups here and the 9 of Cups here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician crossing here and the Magician here. We've got a lot of repeat energies that are coming back. There's something here that's causing someone to change their life 180 degrees, and we need to know what it is. We have to know. I have to know. And we also look at what some of this conflict is too. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope that narrowing the parameter gives us something to look forward to here in May and maybe first part of June. And if you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.